Become a patron at www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos, and articles on the Golden Era of bodybuilding. Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I'd like to talk about the Silver Era method of using high repetition Olympic weightlifting style workouts for fat loss. Now, a lot of people might initially shrug this idea off, but you would be surprised at how many modern coaches take this approach, and when you consider the workout being performed is essentially a high repetition full body workout, it starts to make a little bit more sense. The article which I recently read was written by Alan Stephan, Mr. America of 1946, and covers the Olympic weightlifting style workout in great detail, covering the different exercises to be used as well as the frequency and volume. Enjoy. Now, before presenting the workout itself, I would like to emphasize that even nowadays, coaches are rediscovering, and I say rediscovering, that these methods truly work. Here is an article I picked from the internet, and it's from a couple of weeks ago in late October actually of 2019, this year, which details the effectiveness of using Olympic weightlifting style workouts for fat loss. And it really goes to show how old school methods are really coming back, and to be honest, old school is really becoming the new school again. It's unbelievable just to see that these Silver Era methods are just coming back in vogue. A lot of you may ask, why weightlifting for fat loss? Well, Alan Stephan actually answers this very, very well in the article. First of all, performing a high repetition Olympic weightlifting style workout is going to increase fat loss because the movements tend to work all muscle groups of the body. Therefore, if you perform this workout several times a week, it's going to allow you to hit the muscles several times a week for faster fat loss. And because these are actually full body workouts, performing Olympic weightlifting style movements, it's also going to skyrocket your metabolism, and this should also help accelerate fat loss. Now, these workouts are supposed to be performed at least 3 times a week, and it's very important to understand that the workouts and each movement is supposed to be performed fast, not jerky, not sloppy, but at a fast pace. Performing the workout at a fast pace and minimizing rest is really going to create some kind of a cardiovascular effect in the workout. It's basically like doing, really high intensity workout. You're not using extremely heavy weights. Remember, this is a high repetition workout. So you're going to use a moderate to light weight, but you're going to work fast. It's a fast-paced workout, and again, this is going to increase your heart rate, stimulate your cardiovascular system, and therefore accelerate fat loss. Between workout days, active recovery is recommended using the light dumbbell system as promoted in the Bronze Era by greats such as Professor Attila and Eugene Sandow. This may come as a surprise to you, but again, back then in the Silver Era, Eugene Sandow, even though he had passed away, was still very popular, and so were his methods. And the idea of using the light dumbbell system as well as muscular contraction style kind of recovery days where you just basically tense your muscles is to bring out further definition and promote blood flow and recovery of your body, of your system after having it worked it out. So it's actually also going to work as active recovery and bring out further definition in your musculature. Again, using muscular contraction style workouts such as the light dumbbell system, which can be performed in between your workout, your Olympic weightlifting style workout days. As a final note of caution, this kind of workout is not for the beginner. Alan Stephan says this and really emphasizes this actually. And he says this because it involves, remember, this workout involves the use of multi-joint movement, which most advanced athletes should already know how to perform. And he again cautions the beginner, if you have not gained sufficient bulk and strength, and for example, you don't even know what these movements are, then why would you bother performing this workout? So it definitely is for advanced athletes only. Now the first exercise given in this particular workout by Alan Stephan is the high repetition snatch. It's a full body Olympic weightlifting movement, and therefore it hits all the musculature of the body. You want to perform initially 20 repetitions for 4 sets using a weight you can handle for 20 reps, and once this becomes relatively easy, you can try and up the volume by performing 25 reps for 4 sets. After which point you would start increasing the weight. You want to also minimize rest between your sets to accelerate fat loss. Now, I'll just give a brief explanation that Alan Stephan gives. Keep your back flat, and as you start the snatch, pull up with every bit of power in your arms, legs, and back. Take the weight overhead in one movement and pull it as high as it can go. Pull the weight straight along the body and either split or squat to get it to arm's length overhead, depending on whatever style you use. Again, he doesn't go into great detail in particular about the snatch, because he believes that as an advanced athlete you would already know how to perform the motion. The second exercise given in this particular workout is the high repetition dip, and it's going to of course hit all the upper body musculature. It's excellent for bringing out striations in the triceps, in the shoulders, in the pectorals, etc. And so he recommends doing fast repetitions, 10 fast repetitions actually, at least per set, as follows. Start the exercise in the position shown in the photo, dropping down as deeply as you can manage between the bars and pushing up as high as you can. Don't forget, make the reps fast. So very important is to really work fast when doing these workouts to accelerate fat loss. The third exercise given in the workout is the high repetition clean and press, another full body Olympic weightlifting style motion. Again, you want to use a weight that you can handle for 20 repetitions and perform 4 sets at a fairly high speed. You're not talking about jerky motions though. These motions have to be proper executed movements, but performed fast. You of course can increase the weight once you can hit those 20 reps. And I'll just give another brief explanation here by Alan Stephan. Clean the weight to the shoulders, and without any movement of the legs or feet or any heaving or bending of the body, press the weight overhead and then lower to the shoulders and then to the floor, and repeat the clean and the press. Make every rep fast. That is really the most important thing about this workout. Again, it's not we're not talking about sloppy movements, but we are talking about moving at a fast pace to accelerate your heart. It basically becomes like a cardiovascular workout because you're using high reps. Understand that you are also using weights that are not that challenging. The idea is to get the repetitions up, to get your heart rate up, and to get your cardiovascular system working. Again, this is going to accelerate fat loss. Now the fourth exercise is not necessarily an Olympic weightlifting style movement. In this case, it's the alternate dumbbell swing, which is mainly used to define the back and to reduce the waist. Again, 20 repetitions should be used using a moderate to light dumbbell, and you want to move at the waist only. This is very important. Move at the waist only. I'll quickly just go through the explanation given by Alan Stephan. Stand as I am in the photo, with one arm directly up and the other arm down, keeping the legs straight and well apart. From this position, reverse the position of the dumbbells with a swing of the body. Keep the arms straight all the time and don't bend them. So as you can imagine, it's just swinging the dumbbell in an arc-like motion from one side to the other, twisting the body as you do. A very simple motion. Again, 20 repetitions for 4 sets. The last exercise given, exercise 5, is the high repetition squat. Now only 2 sets are supposed to be performed, and I can understand why. Firstly, you're doing 30 repetitions of fast squats. You're doing only 2 sets because you've already done quite a lot of work for your legs. You've done the clean and press, you've done the snatch as well, and so your legs are probably already pretty taxed, and this is going to just completely fry them at the end. As Alan Stephan says, you're going to do 30 repetitions for 2 sets. This is going to define your lower back, thighs and glutes, and it's also, because of the fact that you're doing some high rep squatting, it's also going to cause heavy breathing, which is going to affect your chest and therefore develop your intercostals and the rib cage, as well as the musculature that surrounds the rib cage. Now, if you'd like to learn more about the old school techniques and methods of the silver and golden era champs such as Don Howarth, Steve Reeves, Chuck Sipes, and many more, please visit my website www.goldenerabookworm.com, where you'll find out-of-print books and courses on old school bodybuilding. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video on the use of high repetition Olympic weightlifting style workouts for fat loss as preached in the silver era of bodybuilding. I leave you with this awesome photo of a Canadian bodybuilder called Phil Mazon. I think I'm saying that right. You can see the level of definition some of these guys could achieve. It's fantastic, to be honest. I'd love to look like that. Damn, that is wonderful. Wonderful definition shown here by this Canadian bodybuilder. If you've enjoyed watching the video, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm. Leave me your comments and thank you for watching. If you'd like to support my work, please donate via PayPal. You can become a patron. The links are given below. And if you'd like to purchase any old school bodybuilding books and workouts, you can visit my website www.goldenerabookworm.com. If you want to get in touch, please contact me via email at goldenerabookworm@gmail.com, especially if you want to give away any of your books or magazines, as I'm always adding to my collection, and this is one of the best ways to support this channel and to support my research. Anyway, once again, hope you've enjoyed watching the video. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now. And for an entertaining look at the history of bodybuilding's supplement industry, I would highly recommend watching Subs the Movie, which I have collaborated in, available at Amazon Prime and Vimeo.
Hi everybody, I just want to recommend this phenomenal book, Vince's Secret Locker, volume number 2 by Carl Coyne. I've been looking at this for about 4 weeks and I can't put it down. If you get a chance, check it out. He also has a part 1 that I highly recommend also. Vince was the trainer to the stars and had an amazing, interesting gym that today there's still not equipment like it around. It was all made out of wood. He'll be on our radio show coming up probably in the next couple weeks or so. Have a great day, and again, highly recommend this book.